Alright guys, we're back with another video. Channel is Dylan, Cigar Review Channel. I'm Dylan. This is Michael.
Alright.
And today we're going to try a new cigar. Michael, how about you introduce it?
Tonight we're trying something new. The Aladino Croro Resvro. This is it. He took the wrapper off already, but
That's alright.
the reason we're trying this cigar is, so we're at the club, the Casa del Tobacco, and somebody who works here recommended we try this, and so we got it. We didn't know anything about it, but when we looked at some reviews online, the tasting notes were all over the place. Dr. Pepper, Hershey syrup, Fruit Loops, I don't know, just crazy stuff. So we thought, we got to try this and review it and see
How we think. So that's
if we're
what,
tasting any of that stuff. So
yeah.
yeah.
So wish us luck because that's what we need sometimes. I will mention before we came here, we tried another cigar before this. It was not good. We didn't like it. In fact, we didn't even finish it. We threw it out, both of us. I threw out both of us because it was just like downright horrible.
The secondhand smoke smell was
Miserable.
barnyard, not good in a good, not in a good way.
But the weirdest thing, Michael and I both agreed on, was that it had the coolest labeling,
Cool label, very cool name. We wanted to like it.
but it was not good.
Awful.
And we wanted to make a video on it, but where we were is loud, way too loud music, and we were both like, yeah, no, not happening. I even bought I'm using a tripod for the first time, and I was not happy. So we both left the room. We were like, why don't we go to the club? We weren't far, so here we are. So anyway, Michael already decided to cut it without me, so I'm gonna cut mine real quickly. Really clean cut
Nice
on
deep
that.
cut as always.
New way to smell it. Smells pretty good, don't you think?
It does smell good. So this is, I've never
Alright.
smelled it that way, but Dylan saw somebody who,
And they're like, so on my YouTube channel, we do it differently. I saw on this guy's YouTube channel, he's like higher above how I am. And I was like, that's an interesting way of doing it. And then you know what? I don't know how Michael feels, but you get so much more smell. You smell it way better than just doing this.
it's true.
Don't you think?
It's absolutely true.
All right.
Doesn't look as glamorous, but it
No,
really does.
it doesn't. But here's the thing: I'm not gonna do that every time when we make the video. I'm gonna do the code draw on this. I'm a little scared because we've never tried it. Right? Oh, wow!
That is a first for me as well. There's a lot happening, and I kind of get Dr. Pepper. I'm not kidding.
Whoa!
You taste that?
I don't drink soda, but oh yeah,
That is. I'm really
Whoa.
excited to try this now because that's
that code draw. Oh my god!
very complex. I'm not sure what's happening, but
Okay, so let it up. I don't have our favorite light tonight, just because it's low on fluid. I gotta do that again.
that's really, really interesting.
All right, so you know what, Michael?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
That's fine. All right.
What do you think so far?
Nothing like it ever before.
too. Wow.
Now, one reason I was a little skeptical about this cigar because the same person recommended this as the one we had earlier. That was awful. But this is already not even close. Which is interesting because the cigars we like tend to be, you know, we both love them.
The smell kind of smells like weed a little.
Like weed a little?
If it's smoking. I smell a little weed in it. I hope not.
Powerful. It's pretty full. Pretty full bodied. It's a little early to tell everything, but I think we're going to get a lot of interesting flavors as it goes.
You know, honestly, we have a movie up. I might even turn this off so then we can just really focus on the cigar. Because the last time we got too distracted by the movie we were watching. And we were so bad with reviewing.
It was such a good movie.
It was such a good
about the cigar.
So, if that's okay with Michael, we might turn this off and watch it some other time when we're reviewing something that we've tried before, but we're not like, oh my god, this is like the best. But again, this is something we've never tried before. I am taking my time on this thing tonight. I don't know what it's like. So. It's not bad so far, though.
No, that's. I like it so far. It reminds me a little bit of that. I don't know, a little bit of that Rocky Patel limited rare cigar, a little bit.
Which we'll probably smoke next time. But anyway, we're going to pause the video and.
Also, what we're drinking, real quick. So you're drinking the lemonade that you usually do.
Pink
However,
lemonade.
I'm having an IPA from Icarus, which is a brewery in New Jersey. It's really my favorite.
I think one of the things we also should say, we have a little snack over here.
We are having some pretzels in the shape of cigars. So
I have a little fact that I'm going to tell you guys at the end of the video. Michael, this is something that Michael's going to find out for the first time ever, too. I think he'll get a kick out of it, but you gotta wait to see.
Oh boy. So yeah, usually I'm having the bourbon barrel cab, so this is going to be a little different as far as how things taste maybe. But since I haven't really been having it any drink while I'm having the cigar so far, I think it's a pretty pure opinion of
actually, you know
what we think. So
let me try the lemonade with this one. See what I think. One of two things. It could be really, really good. It could be really, really bad. Oh.
He likes lemonade. Yeah.
This is actually my favorite lemonade. Pink lemonade. I love it. It's so good.
Made from
Strawberry lemonade. Strawberry lemonade is also really good. Wow. That's a good taste. That's a good taste.
I'm glad you like it.
Okay, guys, we're going to be back shortly. We have to focus on the cigar. Like, literally, we need to focus. Alright, we'll be back soon. Alright, guys. So far, we're liking it.
Yeah.
We're liking this thing. We're really liking it so far. I mean, like, Michael, how do you think?
It's, I'm not getting the flavors I was getting from the cold draw. That seemed to be hitting me with everything the cigar has, everything it's capable of, everything it's going to be at every stage, all at once. And now I feel like it's going to give it to us in little bits as we go along. It's my guess. I don't know. I'd say, but it's a creamy cigar.
I agree. a little nutty too.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like drinking on this boosts the flavor up a little more.
Okay.
And I like that.
Getting Fruit Loops coming?
Fruit Loops. I think this guy is off his knocker.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's definitely different than I would say anything we normally try, and that's okay. It's not the flavor profiles we usually smoke, but I'm still enjoying it.
I agree.
Something different, you know, and in a good way.
See, that's for one thing. So when I first started smoking cigars, like a long time ago, not a long time ago, a while ago, probably a year now, maybe 2 years now, I tried out with some cigars that were like, alright, I think I tried one cigar, I was like, my head was like weird, I didn't feel right. Tried one that I fell in love with, but I realized it wasn't for me. Fell in love with another one that didn't like me. It liked me, but I didn't like it much anymore. Then I met Michael, and I found all these other cigars that I love. Monte Cristos, Padrones, Placencia, Rocky Patel, David Dolph, DBL.
And I started before you, so it took me also years of experimenting to really find these amazing cigars, and then turned you onto them. Something that may have taken you years, possibly on your own, to work your way to as well. So,
I'm really liking it so far.
yeah, I am too.
It's smooth. It's actually, this is a medium. No, it's a medium.
Might be medium towards full even flavor. I mean, that's
And here's the thing: when I first started smoking out, same thing with Michael. We both couldn't start. We couldn't do full cigars. It was like from
right off the bat, yeah.
mild to medium. Now, for the both of us, we can go from mild all the way to full. Because this is definitely a medium plus to a full.
Yeah.
At least. It's not medium, it's a medium plus with two full.
If you know you've arrived, if you can smoke the hat you have, the Opus X, and not get sick on an empty stomach.
Thank God I had a big dinner before I had the cigar. Thank God. Because if I didn't, I would be probably, the video would be gone. I would be like, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom quickly. 10 minutes later, I return. And I don't want that. But no, Michael, so far we're hooked. So far I'm hooked.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. You know. I'm glad. I was worried, again, because the same person recommended the one we had before earlier, which is absolutely horrible.
In fact, let's stop talking.
And I thought if this is
No.
what the guy likes, I was worried about this one. But it's amazing that somebody can like that other one and this one, and they can like them both when they're so different. That's something I just don't get.
So, actually, before we stop, pause the video, come back a little later, there's something that I want to just do real quickly. I'm going to have a lot of time next week. My parents are out of town, so I'm going to be able to do a lot more things, thankfully. But one of the things that I do want to show you guys, which I've been wanting to do, you know how we transport our cigars? We always want them perfect. We don't want them getting transported in a bag or something else. So I'm gonna show you what I transport all of my, whenever I'm going somewhere. I'm like, I'm having a cigar. I'm gonna transport this in a specific thing. That's this. I love this thing. I could probably fit 5 or 6 cigars in this, and then plus maybe my V cut, and then later goes in my pocket. So I love this thing. It's outstanding. I might upgrade at some point in the near future. Just so then I have a little extra room and it's a little cleaner. But that's my idea. Because I have a humidor at my house where I live, and it's perfect. So my plan, some point for you guys, will be showing my humidor, showing all of my favorite cigars I have in there. Mind, some cigars I do not have, unfortunately. But that's something I've been wanting to do, and I haven't. I need to do that. So anyway, guys, we will be back to tell you how we feel. Unfortunately, my good ash fell off. I'm very upset about that.
Mine has not, but that's, as you can see, about how far we are in, how far I'm in. Dylan smokes a little faster than I do, but we're pretty close.
Again, I really need to slow down, because again, we're only this far down. I don't want to be like puffing on it. I'm like, all of a sudden I'm like, can't have that anymore. And Michael can understand that.
No, let's not have that happen.
So I'm gonna slow down a lot. So yeah, that's how we feel. We will be back to tell you how we feel in 5 minutes. Right?
Perfect.
We'll be back soon. Bye guys. So that's how we are. It's still outstanding. Getting a little of a black pepperish. I also taste a little of creamy peanut butter. Michael, what do you think?
I'm getting I was saying the same thing. There's definitely a nuttiness to it, and creaminess to it, so that would be like peanut butter. I'm not getting the pepper like you're getting, but it might be because of what you're drinking. Because the IPA already has a little bite to it, so it might be missing that bite. Not that we don't like the harsh pepper in the cigar, but it can be a nice pepper. I'm not getting the Dr. Pepper that I was in the cold draw.
Yeah, no.
But I was kind of hoping to find that again, but
no, I agree. It's still, again, it's still amazing. Pink lemonade really does spruce up the flavoring a little more. What about your beer? Same thing?
yeah, I'm kind of really nursing. I'm not having the beer that a few sips here and there, so I'm trying to keep it a little bit separate from the cigars so I can get a more of a pure flavor profile from it. And peanut butter,
Alright.
which is not a bad thing.
So, you know what? I think I'm gonna tell you the story with this. It's just so good, I'm gonna tell you this. I'll just bite on it. So, long before I met Michael. I mean, like, long. I've always been interested in. When I was younger, I was obsessed of pretending to smoke. So, what I used to do, used to have these like straws for like drinking juice, whatever, and I would use like cut up like a cigarette. You'll never try it. I can't stand the smell.
You didn't light it.
Oh no, but with a fake light, but it was like a straw light. So it wasn't like this where it was like never. But then that brings me to this. This is something that Michael's gonna be like, really? When I was younger, this right here was this. I would grab a pretzel rod like this, literally break a piece off, literally light it up like it was a cigar.
Light it with a
No,
lighter?
like a piece off of the pretzel, actual pretzel. And I would be like, I was doing that for years. Until I started smoking cigars, I have done that. I actually smoke cigars now. You know what? I prefer the cigar more than that. More than doing this. Because you know what? That's more exciting than this. That reminds me. You know what happened? Michael he sucked out his pretzel and took a bite out of his cigar.
I lit the pretzel and chewed the cigar. That would have been funny, but not funny.
But no, that didn't really happen. He wanted to put it on me, but secretly I put it on him.
I thought that was going to be your story that you were going to tell, that you accidentally bit the cigar and lit the pretzel, but it would have been a funny story. I think the cigar's getting to you.
Wait a minute.
In a good way.
It's a good cigar.
It is. It's got power. I'm surprised
I'm okay.
you're okay.
Those one cigars, the DBLs, those Padroots, right?
No, the
Cheroots.
Cheroots.
Tried that
That messed
once.
you up.
It messed me. It definitely got me. But I immediately lit up another. I think it was another cigar, and I was immediately right back to normal.
I think maybe in another 6 months you can try
No.
the Cheroot. Never.
Never. I can't do that to myself again.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see.
He's a bad influence. He's a very bad influence. But he's my brother and my best friend, so whatever. Yeah. Alright guys.
When you're ready.
When I'm ready.
We'll see.
Alright guys. We are gonna honestly smoke longer this time. So how about we make a 10-minute timer?
Okay.
And then after that, we will probably be almost like nearly done. And we'll give our final review. And that'll be that. So guys, sit tight and wait for the last part.
Thanks for watching.
It's not done yet.
Hey guys, so we were gonna wait till we were a little closer to the end, but we want to give you a little update. Or at this point of the cigar. And so, you know, I was kind of hoping to find all these weird flavors in there. I really haven't. And so, not that it's bad, but it hasn't really changed at all. Like I was hoping for something to change as it went through, and it kind of seems to be staying exactly the same for me right now. And maybe when I get a little lower, it'll be different. So that's the one. I guess I'm a little disappointed because of what I saw online, and I was expecting some weird flavors to come out.
Yeah.
But nothing really has changed since the halfway point. So, how about you?
So, I told, because before we start the video again, we always discuss what we think right before we started. So what we started doing when we first started the channel. When I first started the channel, but that's besides the point. I felt it started as a full cigar, and that's okay because I'm starting to handle that now. But from a full, it went down to a medium plus because it's a big cigar. It's like a almost to a full body, but like it's in the between of like the size when you first started. When I first started it, it started like that, full. But right now, I feel like it's gotten down to a medium plus, which is interesting because I've never had a cigar like that. It's either stayed at the same spot or it's changed a little. But this is the first cigar I've ever had that honestly, I like the LO because it changes the feeling. It changes your feeling. It changes how you think about the cigar. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
And you know what? I like it. Will I buy it again? I will say in the last part of the video.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We're gonna probably.
I'm a little farther down than you, which is very unusual, but I think it's because I really was excited to try to find a different flavor or something happening as it got down more, and I'm rushing to get there.
Yeah.
But I'm still kind of at the creamy peanut butter, which isn't bad, but I'm trying to get to something else if it's there.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm doing in a second. So, what I'm doing, see how that bottom, how that looks? It's because I just torched it a little, because then it turns into ash, and it looks horrible when it's like that. I think Michael can agree, it does look horrible.
Not a pretty thing.
So that's why I just torched it, and when I keep smoking, it's going to start doing what I want it to do, and it works perfectly. You will see when we come back that you will see it's gone. Buckle up for the very last part of this video. I'm very excited to see how we get. From them, you gotta be patient. Alright guys, we are about done.
What do you think?
Yeah, you know what? Definitely a good cigar. I would rank it instead of 7 out of 10. I mean, it's a good cigar. But for the price and for how long it takes, not to mention we're not used to it. When we're used to a cigar, we're always like, oh yeah, fantastic. Oh yeah, fantastic. But I would recommend it for people who want to try something different, who are used to cigars. For a beginner, don't recommend, because you're going to die. Probably if you light this up and you'll be like, yeah, no sir, can't smoke this today. So, 7 out of 10 for me. Michael, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I think the reason I would give it a 7 out of 10 probably is because I was expecting
More.
something else to happen, and it kind of maybe the most interesting it was before we lit it. The cold draw. Had so much happening,
The cold draw.
and it set me up for this amazing thing I thought I was going to have, and it started out good. But from the halfway point to pretty much done with it, nothing really changed with it. So, not that it's bad, but I think my expectations were somewhere more than it delivered. So that's why I would give it a 7 out of 10 as well.
I agree. But that about does it for the night for us. Again, it is a strong cigar. I'm definitely feeling a little tired after smoking this, but it makes sense. I was up at 5:55 this morning. I had to put my neighbor's kids on the bus, unfortunately, which is okay. I get money for it too. It's just I'm a little tired from that. I had to work out at the gym, so I feel a little tired from that too. But that is what I have to say tonight with that. The next video, I really want to do. I want to show you my humidor. I want to show you all the good stuff I have. So look forward to that. Next video with Michael and I most likely will be over a Rocky Patel that we both love. It's amazing. And when we do that, we either will be here or somewhere else. Look forward to that.
Also, maybe if I don't know what you think, but if there's somebody who wants to comment a cigar that you'd like us to review, we could
Please do
that
so.
too, and tell you what we think. This
Yeah.
is made by JRE. It's the first time we've had anything by them,
Yeah.
and it's good.
Yeah.
It's not exceptional, but it's good.
So
I'm glad we tried it.
I agree. Probably won't buy it again, but that's okay. With reasoning. But without further ado, Michael and Dylan with Chillin' with Dylan Cigar Review channel out. Have a wonderful day, guys.
See you next time.
See ya.